Hey y'all. Okay, so let's talk the Tyre Nichols tweets.
I know my life can get crazy. Just remain solid and know that I got it. Trips around the globe, we can fly private, change the time zone, switching up climate. Winter time, touchdown in the trap. Never mind the hating on, could we pop? However I'm rolling, I know that you rockin'. I picture with 10 to tell you go shop. She more than confident, she a little cocky. I really think that's how she got me.
All the way G is you rockin' with me.
Okay, so Brooklyn started some shit telling me about these tweets apparently that Tyre Nichols posted 10 to 12 years ago. And y'all know I had to say something. If I got COVID and I'm up at 2 in the morning doing a couch conversation, we ain't did a couch conversation in a long time. Y'all know my couch squeaky. Hold on, because I got to get my back right. Y'all bear with me because I got the vid. But I'm just going to make this real quick. So, again, opinions are like assholes. Everybody got one. Everybody got one. My opinion is twofold. Now, y'all know how I feel about black people. Y'all know how I feel about black women. Y'all know how I feel about black men. What he did was wrong. Those tweets was wrong. It was wrong. Like, what he said was fucked up, especially the rape comment. I'm not going to pull up the tweets. I'm not going to do all that. If you want to see the tweets, go find them. Go watch the video. Whatever. I'm not doing all that. I'm just simply here to speak on my opinion on what I saw. So, what my other child? I don't know. I was looking for my other phone, make sure it was on Do Not Disturb, and I ain't even got it over here. But it was one tweet where he said he would have somebody rape the person or whatever because they call him stupid. No, Lord. No, Lord. And again, I'm breathing hard. No, Lord. Sir, why would you say something like that? Why would you, and there's no bra featured in this video. Why would you say something like that? As someone who is a sexual assault survivor, that was fucked up in every way possible. I'm not saying that what he said was right. Listen to what I am saying. I am not saying that what he said was right. That particular comment was extra fucked up, but all of his tweets were fucked up. But this is what I want to talk about. These tweets are 10 to 13 years old, for one. For two, if he hadn't died, would y'all be talking about him? Do y'all know how many men, black men, out here that hate black women? Just think about that. Do y'all know how many black men out here hate black women? Do y'all know how many tweets it is like that in the world? See, this is why I hate social media. This is exactly why I fucking hate social media. Every time somebody died and it end up in the news, everything from the past come back. They dead. And I'm sorry if that sound fucked up, but they dead. Okay? Why you gotta pull it up after they die? Why not do nothing while they're alive, while it's still happening? Why not go find the tweets with the people that are saying it that's still here and approach them and fight against them and do something about that? Do something about colorism that's happening right now. There's black women who don't like other black women. There's black women who don't like being black. That's my issue. You're bringing up the past. Why? How about we point out the fact that this is an actual thing that's going on? Let's talk about that. Let's pull up those tweets. Let's pull up those Instagram posts. You are going to focus on tweets that he made 10 to 13 years ago and he not even here no more? That's what I want to talk about. That's the problem I have. Secondly, self-hatred is a thing. That man said in one of his tweets that he was ugly. Black men who feel that way about black women, they have a problem with themselves. That's what you call self-hatred. And it's a thing. There are people out here who sincerely don't want to be black. Even with black mamas, black grandmas, black daddies, They can have all the black, dark skin, motherly, grandmotherly figures in their life and still hate black people and hate themselves. He thought he was ugly as well. It's called self-hatred. And y'all would be amazed at how many people. See, y'all need to go back and watch my videos. Y'all don't. I did a video called Black People I'm Disappointed. And it's in the playlist. It's probably in the We Matter series. I know for a fact it was a couch conversation. No. It's in the Vlogmas 2022 for sure. One of them. 2021. Don't matter. Go find it. That's exactly what I talked about when I pulled up black people that were literally talking down on black people. Because I'm disappointed. Don't do that. But self-hatred is a thing. It's literally a thing. And people have got to realize that man hated himself. Another thing. Black women sticking together. I see a lot of that in the comments of these videos. I'm all for black women. I'm all for sticking together. You know why? Because I talk about it all the time. Y'all got the nerve to sit here in these comments and tell me black women we got to stick together when y'all are the main ones competing against each other. Black women are amongst the main ones competing against each other. Fighting each other. You want to know what's black women sticking together? Not saying it, not putting it in the comments. Black women sticking together is having subscribers like Tamika and Roxanne and Tiff and Savannah and Narissa that send cards that tell you how much they care about you. That's black women sticking together. That's black women loving on each other. Not putting in the comments of some YouTube video, oh, black women, we got to stand together. We got to do this. We got to do that. Okay, well, do it then. Because I see a lot of black women competing and I don't appreciate it. I see a lot of that going on. Collaboration, not competition. So if you're going to say it, be about it. Open your mouth. Don't just use your fingers. And if you ain't one to talk, make sure you support somebody who is. Because my subscribers don't have to put in the comments, black women, we need to stick together because we already sticking together. It's already known. And if y'all hear any background noise, excuse me, I don't know what the hell they doing out there. I probably taking out the garbage. I don't know. They got people running in and out and shit. It's 2 in the morning. I don't understand where the fuck y'all going. Yeah, they taking out the trash. They don't respect my artistry, but I don't give a damn. So I'm gonna keep going. Like I was saying, you don't have, if you got to put all that in the comments, I'm sick of it. Black women, we do need to stick together. But let's not say that shit. And yes, I cuss as if you don't like it, get off. Go on ahead. Especially when I get passionate about it. Let's not say it when the tweets of a dead man come up. Let's say it all the time. Let's do it all the time. Baby, let me tell you something. Y'all don't know how hard I rock for black people. And I have been wronged by black people. I've been raped 3 times by black men. Held at gunpoint by a black man. Targeted by black women. I have been hurt the most by black people. But guess what? I'm still gonna fight for them. I'm still gonna do that. Regardless. Because I'm a black woman in America. And despite what has been done to me, I'm still gonna fight. I'm still gonna say something. I don't care. Because all of them ain't bad. Baby, let me tell you something I wouldn't be able... It's a whole bunch of stuff I wouldn't be able to do without black women. Let me tell you something. My circle is filled with strong black women that I love with all my heart. And those are the black women that I am fighting for. Because it's black women that don't like me just because I'm light skinned. Just because I'm light-skinned, it is dark-skinned black women that legitimately do not like light-skinned black women. Colorism is a thing. I'm sick of it. That's my opinion on it. To hell with the tweets. My opinion is beyond that. Y'all know I'm going beyond the scope. Was the tweets wrong? Hell yes. Hell the fuck yes. That's some wrong shit. That is some fucked up. Oh my God. But this is another thing that made me mad. I was on, what was it, Tyre TKO or something? Because it ain't but 2 videos talking about the tweets anyway. It's the one Brooklyn sent me name I can't even remember. Because y'all know my memory bad as hell. If it ain't me or Natalie or Tawana, I don't remember, hell. But Tyre TKO or something like that, put the picture up. Notice in her title, it says, "This is why I don't march." Let me tell you something. I didn't talk about the Tyre Nichols situation because I don't talk about all situations. I pick and choose what situations I want to talk about based on the research that I have. I briefly spoke on it in a live, but I much rather wanted to bring attention to Keenan Anderson. I choose what I want to talk about. And then when situations like this happen, I'm always the one that talk about the stuff that ain't nobody else talking about. Like the fact that I just got on live and talked about what my uncle said and how to fix the justice system from within. Not the fact that he got beat up, how he got beat up, when he got beat up, showing the footage of him getting beat up. No, let's talk about what we're going to do to make a change. Let's talk about that part. I don't want to talk about the other part. That's what everybody else talking about. I want to be different. Just like I'm being different now. You know. I'm baffled. This is why I don't march. So because one person, now mind you, again, it's more than one man or more than one woman that's actually talking about stuff like this and that actually hate themselves and black people. You're going to not bring justice for all those who lost their lives because of one person? Because of something one person said 10 years ago? This is why I don't march? Bitch, is you serious? And yes, I said bitch. I did. I said it. Are you serious right now? I'm not one for marching either. But I'm not going to not say nothing at all. Do not put in your title, this is why I don't march. So just forget everybody else we've lost. What about them? What about their justice? So that you're not going to march just because of some tweets that Tyre Nichols put up? The dead man? That was killed by his own people? And beat to death? Really? Just fuck it, huh? You just gonna throw it all away. And I couldn't even watch the full video because I don't watch shit like that. I hate messy ass, bougie ass, asking for money ass, unauthentic ass black women. That's the type of shit that makes me give the side out to black women. But nevertheless, you know what? Go ahead. I wish your channel much success. I'm just not going to watch it. That's why I tell people, if you don't like what I say, you don't have to watch it. I don't like what she said, so I don't have to watch it. But I'm not going to sit here and tell y'all, don't subscribe to her channel. Make sure y'all don't go watch her video. Make sure y'all don't. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do all that. May that lady have success on her channel. I'm just not one for it. And I don't have to agree with her. And I do not agree with her. And I don't agree with a lot of stuff. I am my own individual. And like I said, opinions are like assholes. If somebody don't like the way I feel, you just don't like the way I feel. But don't get it twisted to believe that I don't think those tweets was wrong. They was wrong as hell. Because the same dark-skinned black women or black women as a whole that you talking down on is the one that brought you in this world. Do not forget. Do not forget who brought you in this world. And that right tweet sent me. Don't do that bullshit. But at this point, like I said in the live, we bringing up past shit. Because like I said, if he wasn't dead, I want to meet the person that said, you know what? We gonna go back and look at his Twitter page and pull up some tweets from 13 years ago. Who got that kind of time on their hands? Like, I want to meet the person who decided they wanted to go through this man's tweets, or even thinking about going to Twitter, going through social media. Why when somebody die, they got to go through your social media and pull up shit from 15,000 years ago? I'm dead. When I die, don't y'all do me like that. Like, don't do me like that. If you gonna pull up, well, I mean, most of the stuff I did is positive anyway. I mean, you can pull up them 2010 pictures, but that ain't nothing but some. That's all you gonna see is in the mirror with a digital. Like, why are we doing that? Who thought about that? And I get it, you trying to make a point. He was wrong. We know. And the Butterfly Project is actually a domestic violence organization. Yoshiko is the CEO. I talk about that all the time. I love this shirt. I cut it, but I cut it a little too much. I just want to point that out just while we talking about black women. But I done said what I had to say. I ain't got nothing left for y'all. If you don't like what I said, you just don't like what I said. I stand, and nobody has to question my loyalty. That's one thing that ain't gonna happen is if you got to question my loyalty, you don't know me for real. If you got to question my loyalty to black people or black women as a whole, or even black men, you don't know me for real. You might want to watch a few videos. You might want to read Troubled. Now available on VictorianPublishing.com. Let me throw that in there. Shameless plug. Because like I said, I've been hurt by black people. I was actually saved by a white man. I was poor. Well, I ain't gonna say I was poor. We was middle class. And we was only middle class because my stepdaddy had a good job. But guess what? First abuser. An older black man. Second abuser. 20-something-year-old black man. Third abuser. 20-something-year-old black man. I was a teenager with no money. I couldn't pay rent at times. I was in college, couldn't pay tuition. And I had somebody come to me and decide to pick me out of 1,000-something employees to help. Not only me, but my family. My organization, my mission. So don't get me wrong, I've been hurt by black people. But at the same time, that's not going to stop me from fighting. That's not going to stop me from fighting for my people. I don't care how many times you hurt me, I'm never going to stop. Because we have got to show some type of loyalty and bring some type of justice to those that we have lost and the people that marched for your dumb ass. Just disrespectful. Let's not forget. I wish my grandma was still here, baby. She'll let y'all asses have it. I wish Mill was still living. I really wish Mill was still living in my vlogging days. I'm done. That's the end of the couch conversation. I'm about to edit this thing and then go ahead and put it out. And then I'm going to take my COVID having ass to bed. I will see y'all in the next video. Until then, bye.
Girl, you gave me your